Guys, so we're diving right into this video. So first I'm taking a spoolie and I'm pretty much just straightening out my eyebrows, and lately I have been using the Anastasia Dipbrow Pomade in the color Granite. And as far as applying this, I use my MAC 266 brush, but you really just need an angled brush like that. And then what I do is I kind of just dip the brush like lightly, because there is a lot that comes on the brush. So I just dip it in there lightly, and what I'm doing is I'm keeping the brush like angled towards the front of my eyebrow, and then I'm doing light strokes. So I'm kind of showing you guys how I'm holding it, and I'm just doing the strokes as if I was trying to add hair. So I'm just making it and filling in the spots where hair is obviously missing and where it should be, just to give it more of a defined look and a more look like I have an eyebrow, full one at least. And you can keep going back in and getting more, but this is just like pretty much what I do. And it's kind of like you just go with like how your eyebrow is. So I'm kind of just filling in areas where I know I would rather want there to be hair there, or I'd want it to be darker. So that's what I'm doing towards the end of my eyebrow. So I do like the front of my eyebrows to look as natural as possible, but the ends, I like them to be a little bit darker than the front. And then towards the front, I kind of just like do like a sweeping motion just to kind of like fade it, and I try to compare it to the front one. So I'm just brushing it lightly, and that's just to fade. So you can use that, or you can use a spoolie as well. I'm just kind of going over it so it's not so harsh. And then I'm also just going to do the same thing for the other eyebrow. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Concealer that I use is the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Fawn. And then I use a concealer brush, which is my e.l.f. concealer brush. And my brush is like tall up from the flow up, but I've had it for so long. But anyways, I put my concealer just a little bit on the end of the brush, like how I showed you guys. And then what I'm doing is I'm just concealing right underneath my eyebrow. And this is just like right where my eyebrow is. I don't go any higher or anything like that. I literally just put the concealer right underneath my eyebrow. And you can also use this to like cover hair and stuff like that, but it just cleans up any of the dip brow or whatever you're using that could have gotten off your eyebrow, like if you didn't want it too low or something like that. So it's just pretty much to clean it up. Like that's literally all this is for. And you can use any color as far as like lighter or more your skin tone. So when I'm doing it natural, I usually use a color that's more so closer to like my foundation color rather than being lighter. But when you use lighter concealers, it obviously like makes your eyebrow pop. So it's more so like a personal preference. I will say if you want a more natural looking eyebrow, when you conceal, you can find a concealer that's closer to your foundation. So it cleans it, but it doesn't show as much as this one does. I just like to do this because like I like my eyebrows to pop, but it kind of just depends on the mood that I'm in. I'm always switching my moods. And then as far as like blending out the concealer, I just use my finger. I don't use like a brush. And I'm just like pretty much like pressing it into my skin. Alright guys, so that's how I do my eyebrows. I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you guys want to see any other ways to do eyebrows, like pencil, powder, let me know. And like I always say, don't forget to like it if you guys like it. Don't forget to comment if you guys want to comment. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. And I will see you all in my next video.